friend of mine posted this on his Facebook wall, and I saw it, and I had to repost it. What happened was he built this car when he was a kid, then he sold it, and then a few years ago he bought it back, and when he was taking it apart to restore it, he found that under the back seat. How cool is that? I mean, I don't have mine, but believe me, I had several. I would join, cancel, join, cancel. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, that's Columbia House, that's a CD club. It was a record and tape club back in the day too, but it became more of a CD thing. Now, the thing is that with a lot of DJs, we had records. We'd carry a small box of records with us. It was kind of our choice signature tunes, even when we were doing clubs. A lot of the clubs had their own stuff, but we had our own tunes that we'd bring with. And then when CDs came out, the sound was great, so you wanted to partake. Todd Zimmer owns Good Times Music, still owns it, friend of mine on Facebook. He was the first all-CD DJ I'd ever heard of, and I thought, wow, what an investment that was, and how crazy was it to find all those tunes on CD. And back in the day it was, because not everything was available on CD. So as things became available, clubs like Columbia House and BMG were great for us DJs. If you were looking at those clubs for your personal collection, you may not have a lot of success because it's limited. But if you're trying to buy a variety of music, because as you know, the stuff you like isn't particularly what your clients like at wedding receptions, these were great resources. So it was nostalgia to have a look at that. But it got me thinking, you know, it was real fun and exciting back in those days. We had these, I don't know, collections that either clubs had or the multi-apps you worked for had, the standard wedding fare, whatever it was back then. A lot of the same tunes, old-time rock and roll, Twist and Shout, You Shook Me All Night Long, a lot of the same stuff. But it was cool to be able to go in fresh and decide what your staple collection was going to be and what your signature tunes were going to be on your all-CD music library. Very exciting stuff. You get greatest hits collections. I would play stuff that I always kind of wanted to play as a DJ, but for one reason or another, it wasn't a priority for me to buy it on record. These things were becoming available on CD fast and cheap. Real wild, wild west stuff for me anyway. And then when I decided to do a multi-op, I had to go back through clubs like Columbia House, sign up again, and reorder all the stuff I had already ordered, so I had backup collections of this stuff. My multi-op days didn't last long, but while they did, I had a pretty strong music library with doubles. Real cool stuff. Now today I'm downloading music from my music service and music videos. I'm probably grabbing a couple hundred tunes from this week. I don't know what any of them are. Back then it was all hand selected. We didn't want to carry any filler because it weighed a lot. And it was perfectly acceptable to go to a gig and say, I don't have it, but I have this. Today you can't get away with that. Either you have it, or hey, can you download it? Or why don't you have it? You're expected to have everything these days. Anyway, just a quick vlog on a Friday afternoon. We'll see you later tonight, hopefully with more videos, some lighting stuff coming up real soon. Practice and enjoy.